Hi, this is Crystal Tate. I am here to walk you through college application boot camp and all of the perks that you and your student get in getting your applications ready. So here you can see the portal that is a family portal everybody gets access to. You're going to have a conversation tab over here with Crystal where you have an opportunity to ask questions between sessions. And then you can plug in your testing scores in here so that you can see how you rank against the colleges on your list. Here is where you're going to add all of the colleges to your list. You're going to use the search bar up here, pull up all of your schools, and when you add them, they're going to go over here to your My List of universities. When you click on any of the schools, you're going to see all of the data and statistics for each of those schools. Up here at the top, you're going to see a note section. So if I've gone and toured any schools, you're going to see information and highlights there. You can see the programs that that university has to offer, which the specifics within each of those, the essay prompts for the institutions, where they also break out the common application for the required essay, as well as the short answer questions for the universities, which are the supplements, and then as well any university specific applications for specific programs that you may be applying to. And then over here, you're going to have a research tab, which allows you to dive deeper in looking at reviews or college data and tours specifically for each school that you are currently looking at. So any of those links would go directly to Loyola's pages for any of those links. Now, the next tab on here is the to-dos. This is really the timeline of success from now until you graduate from high school. So you do still get access to the portal for the entire process until your student graduates. But their main focus is, of course, getting their application components in. Here, you're going to see that our application boot camp dates are on the to-do. So you can see 8:13 at 5 o'clock Pacific, 9:10 at 5 o'clock Pacific, and then 10:22 at 5 o'clock Pacific. And then we have what we call an open office hours, which is really just a catch-all opportunity for students and parents to pop in to get any questions answered as students may be kind of finalizing applications. Each of the boot camp dates has a specific action item and then homework that is getting assigned from session to session. So it is not the same call each time. These are building on each other in order to make sure that students are set up for success and getting their applications in, typically for those November 1st to December 1st deadlines. But then you'll see the other aspects of applications also interspersed in here, which is just helping them to stay on track to make sure that they're getting the rest of that in. What's great though is the application outline does list out all of the schools that they have, and then you can see what their opportunities are for submission. So we've got regular decision for Loyola. We've got George Fox is also a regular decision, and here Lewis and Clark is an early action institution. And so when we select those over here on the colleges tab, it is going to highlight all of the deadlines that we have coming up for those institutions, so you can get a good visual of what you need to plan for accordingly. The other thing that I do like about the application outline is that you can then track your work in progress. You can put in your major that you're intending to apply for at that school. And as we do that and we get an application submitted, we can also track whether we've heard back from this college, whether we've gotten any scholarships and information. So it's just a great way for you to keep track of all of those things throughout the process. And in your files, you're going to have a lot of resources to support you in all of the other pieces associated with the college process. Specifically, though, around applications, we do have an entire folder that we use in terms of resources around all of those pieces that has to do with applications. And then we do have specifically for California school admissions, because they have some A through G categories and some very specific things for them. And there is a video in here that is specifically on navigating the UC school admissions, but we do also talk about that in our third boot camp session to make sure that students are on track. And then as you can see, there are some opportunities to look at like outside scholarships and summer programs, and all of this is then there for you to be able to peruse for what makes the most sense for your family. So we are getting really excited as we're getting closer to our first boot camp session here in August. So for only $325, you can have some peace of mind in getting your kids signed up for application boot camp and getting their applications in on time. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I look forward to seeing you at the first session.